Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hello, Shadowcat back with more Star Trek Cosmoteer. And last time we were here, we finished up our trip around the relays and got as much exploring done as we could that way. So we're on the last leg. We're trying to finish this place up, which is good because we've been here longer than we should have been at any given time. That being said, we still have a lot of work ahead of us. We're doing okay so far in terms of, like, combat. The Excelsier's had a bad day. But we've got the Excelsior back up and running. Full crew again. And now the warp core is better armored. So there's security shields on either side of it. 3 layers of armor for them to get through. If they punch through all of that, we've really made a mistake. So that should be better now. We need to find ourselves 14 more signals before we can leave. And we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So not even half uncovered already. That being said, the inner solar system is the place to start. So we're going to take care of this area right here. And then we'll work our way from there. I don't know. We're gonna have to go through these outer areas, so we're gonna figure it out. But for starters, let's just get moving, and we'll see what we can do. Now, everybody should be rearmed at this point. The Yamato is full up on crystals. Everyone else should have crystals. Yeah, you've got excess crystals. You don't. But at the same time, you've got a full magazine, so you're going to be fine for a while. You can only fire off 1 tri-cobalt at a time anyway. What do we got? A carbon asteroid. Actually, everybody stop. We do kind of need this. Just in case. There we go. So that'll be more diamonds for us. Okay, moving on. Next. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll find another something hiding in here. Okay. 2 signals here. Fanged Freighter, go ahead and stop. As for the rest of you, I don't know what this is, but get ready for a fight all the same. Get ready to slow things down. What is it? Well, it's gone now. Oh, it was a space station. They destroyed it. Okay. It's time to F these guys. Alright, that's gone. They destroyed a civilian space station. And you know what? I bet that was one of the primary space stations here. Which means that no crew, no resources, and we can't even turn in anything that we found. He's literally just pushing the entire station trying to get to us. Show me your face, I'll cure all your ills. Fire everything. Here comes the Enterprise, coming in like a demolition derby. You know what? I'll take it this time. Wipe this guy out. Well, that was it. Well, that was disappointing. Fanged Freighter, go ahead and stay behind here. We're going to salvage what we can. Everyone else will move on. You can catch up later. I mean, it should be safe enough in here now. We've killed just about everything else. But if not, you've got a working warp drive. Still a pirate territory over here, and now I'm angry. We've never lost a station before like that. Okay, here they come. Tier 2, Tier 2, 2, 2. There it is. That's our target. Break it in half. Everything else, targets of opportunity. Let's get a nice focus on them. That thing is dancing around trying to get a beat on anyone. Not making our lives any easier. Yeah, Enterprise, could you get off of them for a minute? Seriously, just get back, okay? Get back. Wow, the Enterprise is getting absolutely wrecked. Yeah, the Enterprise got absolutely destroyed. Why? Hold position there. Are your tractor beams... Okay, your tractor beams are actually on. Then that was partially my bad. All tractor beams need to be held. Can you get repairs done? Yes, you can. Good. Wow. Actually, the Yamato took some pretty severe damage, too. Repaired. The Defiant, also, and the Excelsior was fine. The one ship that does not have a tractor beam on it. I guess tractor beams were kind of hurting more than helping. Alright, next. I didn't really care what was over there. Oh, look! More hostile signatures. Get closer. This better not be another space station. Okay, come on. A tier 15. Okay. We're going in. Target. This thing has many chain guns. Target. It also has dual command or control rooms. We're targeting those control rooms. Alright, it is going to go head-to-head with the Yamato. And its friends are coming. We need to hurry this up. A Tier 15 Guardian is en route. It's a missile spam boat with 2 forward beams. Okay, 1 control room is down. You guys, handle this thing. Go for its power core. And we now have its other friend coming. It is a ramming vessel. So what we're going to do is we're turning tractor beams back on. We're setting them to repel. There's a lot of flak in the air right now. Yamato, you've got that handled. Next, you're going after this ship. You're targeting the power cores. Let them handle that one. Wow, look at the damage on the Yamato. The Yamato's getting absolutely destroyed. Okay, Yamato, I take it back. You need to retreat if you can. Turn the ship. Turn the ship and get it out of there. The Central is gone. There's so many crew that are out there too. You two, or you three rather. Finish up with that ship and get over here. Okay, power core is gone. Yamato is making its escape. There's nothing left. Nothing at all left. Okay. You need to target that. You need to target those power cores. Alright, we've got a pretty good amount of incoming fire. They are destroying the forward flat cannons. Not the best way to go about this, but it's working. Yeah, they're digging a hole straight through. Okay. This thing is not as much of a rammer as I thought it was. Tractor beams off. Maneuver around it. Yamato. Can we repair yet? No, we cannot. Not yet. We have another incoming ship that is not helping because it's attacking us with missiles. We've taken out one wing. The other ships are moving in, trying to handle it. If we can get out of the way of all of its missiles... There we go. It's been disabled. Wow, the Yamato's never been hurt before like this. Alright, it's time to bring the Fanged Freighter back in here, because we're going to need it. Because I'm pretty sure we can't just fix that. No, we cannot. We were that close to losing the entire ship. Okay, insufficient materials, I bet. Alright. Let's try to 3D print this. Just back and forth. Next line. Next line. Just line by line, see if we can rebuild it. No? Insufficient steel? Okay, actually... Insufficient steel, you say? I bet there's steel over here. And also, Fanged Freighter, now that you're here, we need your help. Deconstruct this entire ship. We have repairs to make. We took a pretty big hit to the crew, too. Oh, there it is. We've got the repair all. Did that put a pretty big dent in our stores? Yes, it did. Alright, well, let's get all of these then. There's the Guardian over here. Let's take that apart as well. Did anyone else take damage? Defiant is okay. Enterprise. Yeah, you took some damage, but you're going to be okay. Excelsior. Yeah, you took lots of damage. Of course you did. Alright, let's get everyone together. We're going to finish up salvage operations on this ship, and then we'll move on, because we have a lot of work to do. We still have 11 more signals we got to find. And I don't think they're going to be here. Wait, the Heirloom Station. Shouldn't that be missing? I mean, we did tear apart most of it. I have no idea. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in the inner solar system. But just to be sure, we're going to check this anyway. After that, we'll catch a couple more of these points, but then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same route that we did last time, except instead of going from the, from each, what are they called? Relay. From each relay to each relay, I'll use them as a pattern, and we'll move around again in a circle. It'll be just a bigger ring, and I'll be using them to set my waypoints. Should work. And if it doesn't work, then we go back to just doing it the hard way. Which it looks like we're not going to get any help here. Nope, nothing new here. Oh well. Then in that case, time to start the search. Since that's such a big distance, we'll go ahead and do it like that. Same thing over here. And that should bring us back. So, great big circle all the way around the solar system. If this doesn't find what or everything else that we're looking for, I don't know what will. So, cross your fingers. I know I am. Right, the Citarium base? I don't know. I think that was a pirate base that we blew up. In fact, I'm almost certain it is, because, well, why else would I mark a base? Logic. Alright, we're almost at the point. And already there is one signal. We're not going to get close enough to trip it, but already it seems like this is going to work in practice. Come on, let me go. Alright, so we need 11. That's 1. So if we add that to the others, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, while we're doing this, I've been thinking about changes we could make to the Fanged Freighter. because I don't think this is really working out for us. Like, I like the big beams and everything, but I don't think this is it. I don't think this is going to be quite it. So the question then becomes, what do we do? And one of the things that I've been thinking about, I've been thinking pretty hard about it, is nukes. Both the fact that I hate using them and the fact that they are, or that I hate getting attacked by them and the fact that they are really effective. I'm wondering if perhaps we should kind of build this thing with nuclear launchers. And what I'm thinking of is... What I'm thinking of is kind of like replacing these struts and using these as like weapon holder things. So for example, let's just go through and erase some of this stuff. We're in blueprint mode, so this isn't going to hurt anything. So for example, we're just going to go through and we're going to delete all that. Now, we need to have some struts back. One of the things that I want to do, just to make this thing a little bit faster, is I want to copy the strut design that I used on the other ships. So, first things first, I want to fix these holes. Okay? Now, how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Of course, it'd be an odd number. 13 means that I could place one every 3 and have one left over in the middle. So we're talking about here. Yeah. So we're talking about here. And then 1, 2, 3. So here. And then from the back. Actually, if we ignore this back one, we go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Okay. So that's where our struts will need to be. And we can always adjust their positioning if we need to. But, like, the first thing that we do out here. So the first thing we're going to do out here is this. I want to go to... Oh, hold on. Oh, we are about to run something over. Have we found anything else yet? Yeah, we found another signal right there. We went right past it. Alright, I don't know what you're doing. I'm not going to ask questions either. And actually, Fanged Freighter, go ahead and hold position there. You are not needed in a fight. If you want, you can follow the Yamato. But that's all I want from you. What are we up against? A tier 15 Tyrios. That is a ramming vessel if I ever saw one. I don't know if we can stop that. Lock on tractor beams, try to hold it in place. And tractor beams at will. Alright, slow things down. Okay, and we absolutely need to stop this thing now. We fought this thing before. The control rooms are the weak points. thing is absolutely tearing into the Yamato. Okay, Yamato, you need to get out of there. Okay, turn the ship. Move. Before it can blow out the control room, it already did. The Yamato is destroyed. Come on. The Yamato has been completely annihilated. Son of a bitch. How the hell do we put that back together? We gotta stop the fires in here. Same thing here. Stop the fires. Alright, fires are stopped there. Where else are there fires? Here. Okay, no more fires. Alright. How the hell do we do this? Oh, there's still fires in this one. We're going to have to pick one of these and try to rebuild. That's going to be complicated, though. Perhaps we should try this one. Actually, this isn't even going to work. With no command, or no bridge, how do we repair anything? There's nothing left. None of them recognize the rest of this ship. There's nothing to rebuild. Nonsense. Okay, here we go. This ship retains all the blueprints. And this one does not. Okay, then that's the answer. This is the one that has to be rebuilt. So what we need to do is start rebuilding on this one. We've got to get all the way up there. Absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this happened. Okay. We now have a clear path to the bridge. I need to get to some place with airlocks. Where were the airlocks? Airlocks were there. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Across here, we're going to get that. And all of the others are going to transfer their crew here as soon as I can hold them. Okay. You are going to contact this one. You're going to transfer your crew there. Not all the requested crews can be transferred because there's no airlock. Oh, there's no airlocks on the actual fragment. Hold on, let me fix that. Okay, we need an airlock. Turn off symmetry. There's an airlock. Alright, contact this ship, transfer crew. Over here, same problem. Easier solution because it already has airlocks. Prepare to transfer crew. There's 51. Head on over. Same thing here. Slight problem, the airlocks don't exist. It's okay, though. Now they do. Transfer crew over here. Why can't I transfer anyone? Oh, because it's full. Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and do a few more repairs. That should do it. Should be able to transfer crew over now, right? Transfer the crew. Where are you going? Stop! Let's make sure that all the crew are off. Okay, and this one... Any crew? No? No crew? Abandon that part of the ship. What about here? Crew? No crew. Abandon that part of the ship. What about here? Crew? No crew. Abandon this part of the ship. And Fanged Freighter, you are now free to salvage everything. Because we're going to need it. Alright, let's see what we can rebuild. We have 110 crew once we get everyone together. Let's just start in the middle and work our way up. So one line at a time until there's enough steel. Oh, there it is. Done. Okay, but there's a whole bunch of crystals out here. Bring those all in and put them in storage. So it's not a complete loss. I think we're gonna need some antimatter to kick the warp core into gear. So all the way down, let's send them some dilithium. Send them some antimatter. Okay, warp core is online. Warp core is online. Plasma tubes are filling. However, the ship does not have enough crew to effectively run it. So, here's what we're going to do. You have enough crew to move. I need you to come back there. And the rest of us will move on. And let's try to avoid that happening again. Alright, get moving. We gotta watch out for that ship. Those chain guns are a lot more dangerous than I gave them credit for. A lot more dangerous. Okay. What can we get for crew? Everything. For almost 200,000 credits, we can get a full crew. And while we're at it, we may as well fill up our crystal storage as well. Alright, the Yamato is ready to go. Time to move. I don't believe that. It's the first time the Yamato has really been hurt. And I gotta tell you, it does not inspire confidence. They just burrowed right through the middle. And, like, is there anything more that I can do? Not really. It's kind of a design flaw, I guess. Perhaps I should have seated things back further where I could put a shield in front of this. Actually, now that I think about it, no. Well, I was just thinking, technically speaking, I could put a shield right there. It would block the rear exit for the bridge, but you could still get there from the sides. I'm doing it. Let's wait till we're stopped, though. Are you really flying sideways? Alright, everyone stop. We're doing this. Okay. It's not going to help too much, but it might help enough. Actually, under the onslaught that was those chain guns, probably not. Maybe that's what the Fanged Freighter should have. Should we give it a whole bunch of chain guns instead? I mean, maybe. Could be interesting. Just an onslaught of chain guns. We could have them pointed all the way around. I mean, the warp nacelles are kind of a lot of dead weight anyway. See, in a real ship, the warp nacelles are these really long coils of super magnets that generate the warp field. But our warp coils are, like, super small for some reason. Like, this is a long one. Like, could you imagine the size of the ship if that was, like, the entire nacelle? I don't know if I could even build that. Because if that was the size of the entire nacelle, keep in mind, the nacelles, unlike a traditional Starfleet vessel design, the nacelles are about the same length as the engineering hull. The engineering hull is about the same length as the saucer section. It's just the saucer section is flat and round, and the engineering section is usually a cylinder of some sort. Oh, and there's another signal. And the nacelles are just kind of like a stick. Oh, we are going to run you over. Alright, we're going in then. Fanged Freighter. Hold position there. Here we go. A Tier 14 Peacekeeper. Target the power core. Wait, nope, not you. I want everyone but you. Target that core. It's got lots of cannons on it. Lots of incoming fire. The Yamato is just eating it. But everyone else is getting their shots in, trying to dig their way in. The Yamato is actually kind of doing its job. There it goes. Yeah, the Yamato ate all that damage. However, forward security shield or forward defense shields did hold. The armor took a pounding, but that's what it's there for. Go ahead and repair everything. That was explosive. Alright, we're ready to move on then. Yeah, I'm actually kind of liking the idea of giving the, Fanged Freighter chain guns. That could be very interesting. We'll look into it. Are we moving? Okay, yes, we are moving. Good. Then let me go ahead and set that waypoint. So we still need 8 more. This does not inspire confidence. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gotta find 3 more. Actually, I'm sure we can find 3 more. This won't be a problem. This will not be a problem. So, if we're gonna do the Fanged Freighter and we're going to install a whole bunch of chain guns. How would we do that? Well, first off, let's start with the launchers and the engines. So, if I wanted to take, say, these engines here, because I don't need it to be much faster. Actually, oh, I just thought of something. I could turn a whole bunch of these. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if I included the bandit area and called it 6. I want to do something and then copy it. Okay? I'm going to do something and then copy it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get the advanced impulse engines, and they fit perfectly right there. How awesome is that? So this is our traditional engine. And if we call this entire unit 6x6, we could do that and that. And then, of course, we need to have a walkway. We could select this, copy it, cut it. We can align it like this. And then paste here. Paste here. We could remove all these engines in the back and just have these carrying the ship. Then I think we could actually get rid of these dual cannons, because these don't do a whole lot of good anyway. They're cool, don't get me wrong. They're very cool, but they don't do a whole lot of good. Do we have the chain guns? We do have the chain guns. So these things are 3 wide. We could easily put these things right here. So we could put one there, and yeah, even one right there. As far as missiles go, we would need launchers. The launchers are the same size as the cargo bay. So we could do that. Or, I mean, if that's not good enough, I could always put a shield up front. But I don't think we'd need to. Although, this launcher might hit there. The last thing I need is for them to nuke themselves. So maybe a small shield here? I mean, that would do it. And then could even go so far as to put a small point defense right there. Now, as for these, chain guns don't work without magazines. And these magazines could go right here. Oh, here we go. No, they have to go like this. So we'd replace the inner armor I think this works out kind of well, actually. I think this works out really well. So we have all that ammunition for these. They're all kind of linked together. That is a really mean-looking ship. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do with the aft section of this, because we don't need these engines here anymore. But we could take armor. And come down like that. That gives a little bit more protection. But I mean, this thing could really reach out and touch someone. I'm really liking this design. Alright, let's check back and see what we're doing. Wow, we covered a lot of distance. There's one signal there, so we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 8. And I'm willing to bet the last one's in there somewhere. This is great. We will need to go to like one of these bases to do it. So why don't I send you over here? You're going to leave us, and we're going to make these modifications. Everyone else... Oh! There's the last one! Everyone else is going to clean these up. What do we got here? This is a Tier 9 Catalyst Abandoned Vessel. We're going to mark that. I mean, that's a pretty cool ship. It has multiple beams. It's got lasers, disruptors, lots of forward defense. Kind of vulnerable from the back. But that's not a bad thing. Just, you know, as long as they don't get behind you. Okay, time for us to clean up then. And you... Time for you to make something of yourself. First things first. Time to break this thing down to its components. And then we'll probably have to replace these cannons with additional crew space, which is something that this ship has desperately been wanting for a long time. It's really been wanting more crew space. Okay, whilst doing that, we need to fix up this front end. Honestly, we just need to kind of do this. There we go. And that's basically it. So this interior space is 6. We'll go ahead and put a diamond in there. It looks nice. Now, these. I want these to be nuclear. There we go. And that being done, this ship says it wants to have a crew of 455 now. We only have 146, so we're going to go ahead and get some of the largest rooms we can. Residences. Each one of these is 4 in size, so... we can't really fit another one, but we could get a barracks. We'll put a barracks in the middle. We'll turn this around like that. And that puts our crew total up to 242. Although... if I were to move things down, or up just a little bit, and I mean just a little bit, if we can take this entire thing, move it up by 2, just 2. If we do that, we can do that. Now, this goes from being 7, or no, not 7. See, that's 8, 11, to now it's 15. How do I divide 15 nicely? I need to take away a 3. 3 leaves 12, which means... no. This is 8, 11, 13, not 15, 13. If I take away 13, or if I take away 3, that's 10, that doesn't work. If I take away 6, that's 7. Okay, I think I've got it. More barracks. Just like that. Now, unfortunately... oops, undo that. No, it does still cover everything. Okay, so that is still good. So we just need to fix the armor up here, which we can do. I need armor. Slap that in there. Slap that in there. And we are, in general, good to go. So we've kicked up the crew size to 302. It's not quite as good as we need, but it's a lot better. One thing that we will need is for that to be so much quieter. We'll need access. We will need access. There we go. And access there to get into the warp nacelles. However, it's not ideal, but you can walk all the way up and down these. We don't have any fire control up here, though, unfortunately. So if things get hit, if things get lit on fire, there's not much we can do about it. But there's not much we should need to do about it. We've got lots of defense, we have lots of offense, and if anybody gets in front of us, they're in for a nice treat. Let's do it. Still gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the back here, though. But I'll deal with that later. For now, I'm gonna send you back to base. And for the rest of you, what do we even find there? There's an extra large carbon asteroid. We'll mark it. Okay? We'll mark it. We gotta finish things up here. We know where everything is. We just gotta tag it now. Okay, so Fanged Freighter is there. Go ahead and call the station. How many crew can we pick up? Only 120. And then we hit the limits there. I don't know how many more times we can do this. Head to that station. And how are things looking over here? I think they're all looking pretty good, actually. The speed is incredible. It's way faster than it needs to be. Alright, this is an extra large titanium asteroid. We'll go ahead and mark that, just in case we need it. Then, we're going to cut across the solar system. We're going to go ahead, we're going to catch that one. And then we'll come down and get the last 4. Fanged Freighter. We're going to go ahead and see what crew we can pick up. No one. That's what I was afraid of. Our fame just will not allow it. Okay, well, while they're doing that then, let's work on the engines here. Because we absolutely do not need this many engines, but we absolutely do need to keep these crew quarters. Well, actually, no, we really don't. The small warp core is going to move up here. Okay? Also, let's unpause things. The small warp core will move up there. We can install another residence back here. And that will take care of the need for all these quarters. And for that matter, everything back here can go away. Okay, don't need this. Don't need this either. What we do need is for this to move up. Okay, right there. And that we're still in the green. We're still in the green. We're not hurting for anything. And then the rest of this can simply be covered over. So one thing that we are going to do is we're going to plug those in there. We'll make sure there are doors that lead right to the power generators. And then we are going to triple armor plate this. Just like that. And we will put more defense back here as well. So that is 1 layer, 2 layers, and we'll do that. We are just going to round things out nicely. We will put dual defense there, single defense there, and an additional defense right there like that. And that should take care of the end nicely. So we have additional security shields up there. We have additional incoming. Now, there is a bit of a risk. This is kind of vulnerable. It is kind of vulnerable. That being said, though, the Fanged Freighter should never be in combat. Hopefully. Alright, and now we gotta check on the rest of the fleet. They found a beacon. Well, at least it wasn't anything bad. Speaking of beacons, we're gonna come to that one. Everyone's gonna gather up here. Let's take a look. So, launchers are ready. They're having a hard time keeping the security shields up and running, though. You know what might help? You know what might actually help? And I mean, this isn't too much of a risk. Where's those plasma tubes? There it is. Plasma tube. There. 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 And there. Actually, can I undo those? I can undo those. That one needs to stay the way it is. These, however, will actually fit right there in the walkway. No need to compromise the armor further. It just goes. Perfect. And everyone else is here too. All right then. Let's finish this up. 4 more signals, 4 more quick trips, I assume. First up, a gold asteroid. Marked. Moving on. Next. Actually, no. Let's save that one for last. We'll get this one, then that one. Then we just got to go around, collect what rewards we can, since we lost one of the stations. I still can't believe we lost one. That bothers me more than you think. We've never lost a station before. So the station got blown up, the Yamato got blown up. Lots of things got blown up. Not happy about it. Alright, coming up on target. It is another gold asteroid. Now, this is going to be how easy it is. Come on, Fanged Freighter, get off of there. Are you struggling somehow? No, I don't think so. I am loving that thruster configuration, though. I think it works out well. Looks like they are still having a hard time keeping things powered, though. Alright, what do we got? A carbon asteroid. Okay, sure. That's like 3 asteroids in a row. Last signal. Are we still having problems here? Yeah, we are still having problems here. These plasma tubes are not keeping up, I don't think. Or they're not using them, I can't really tell. We slow things down. No, people are actually using them. I don't know why we're having such a hard time with power. Because we're emptying these. We shouldn't be emptying those. Oh, and there it is, the last signal. It's a uranium asteroid. All that drama and all the last signals were asteroids. Could have done that a long time ago. Okay, though, it's fine. I mean, it's dramatic, but it's fine. Yeah, look at the wreckage there. We had a fight here. Alright, though. Wow. I have no idea what hurt you so much. Guess I've just been preoccupied. Is anyone else damaged? Excelsior's damaged. A little bit. Defiant? Yeah, damaged. Okay, well, everything is fixed now. So, Let's go ahead and contact them. Explorer Icor Dexos, 100%. Done. Also, since we're here, we may as well just get paid. Also, save the station. We did that. I think. Wait, that's the Heirloom station. That's here. Did we? I thought that was lost. Hold on. I would have sworn that place was lost. Okay, remember, no one go into the sun. I mean, you saw it, right? I saw it. Place blew up. Unless only the reactor blew up, but the control room stayed the same. But didn't I salvage, like, every part of it? I would have sworn I did. Look at everyone fall in line there, heading around the sun. That was a beautiful maneuver. This is like high impulse drafting. Maybe that was it. Maybe the reactor was gone, which made the station defeated. But the control room was still there. But then again, I thought I salvaged it. So the control room shouldn't have been there. What kind of zombie necromancy is this? It's there! Call them. I don't believe it. They're actually here. And everything over here. We're paid. Still can't get anyone new, but I mean, they've got inventory. Unbelievable. Well, with that high note, I guess that's one thing that we don't have to be too worried about. I mean, we rescued enough of them, I guess. So, the only really bad thing that happened today was the Yamato getting blown up, and we managed to fix that. You guys can stop moving, though. Okay, well, that being said, we are done here, okay? We are absolutely done. Meaning that it is time to move on. So we are here in Icor Dexos. We will be moving to Tau Pectum next. So we're going to be taking another step up, but we're getting close. If you're counting down, we're at 3. Tau Pedicum, then Cundio, and then Infios. That name sounds intimidating. But for right now, if you want to see what happens next time, then subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified when these videos come out. If you know somebody else who also would enjoy this and you want to share it with them, please do so. But if you just like what I'm doing, leave a comment or leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below the video, and I will see you next time for more Star Trek Cosmoteer. Until then, take care.